Ending discrimination towards women in the hiring process and in the workplace is a basic human right. When a workplace adheres to the idea that a woman's capabilities is not just solely determined by her sex, but to a wider extent, her own merits, it opens up a lot of possibilities for women. And through a partnership program, stay-at-home women from grassroots communities are empowered and enabled with livelihood opportunities. I'm Pinky Webb, and this is Business Matters, where doing good is good business. The woman of today is an accomplished, empowered, and enabled member of society. One that can face life's challenges head-on, whether as a career-driven individual or as a dedicated mother. But despite the advancement of women over the years, there remains a significant gap for those who come from grassroots communities, particularly with economic and livelihood opportunities. Jessa Santa Ana, a mother of two, once had a productive career as part of the workforce. But due to the delicate condition of her second-born,
at nag-stop po ako ng trabaho, pinili ko po maging full-time mom na lang, gawa po ng anak ako ng 4 years old ko na po ngayon. Medyo sakitin. Pinili ko na lang po na parang alagaan na lang siya para mas masubaybayan ko po siya.
Jessa's husband works as a heavy equipment mechanic, barely making enough money to make ends meet. And with her being a full-time mom,
nanibago talaga ako nung nag-stop ako ng work. Hindi siya madali kasi yung husband ko na lang yung nagpo-provide para sa amin.
Katrina Bayutas had it even harder. Being a full-time mom with a partner who's still at school, the couple struggles financially just to support their family.
Nanganak po ako kasi, tas may 1-year-old pa po kasi akong anak. Kaya tumigil po ako sa pag-aaral. Napakahirap po, especially po yung financial po. Walang trabaho yung partner ko at nag-aaral po ngayon. Nagsa-sideline po din siya. Iba't ibang trabaho po. At ako nasa bahay lang.
61-year-old Heidi Bukaw now happily spends her days taking care of her grandchildren. But even at the twilight stage of her life, Heidi still aims to be a productive individual, helping out the family in any capacity she can.
Kuan manggod akong mga anak na ay mga trabaho. So, ang akong buhat ato, nagbantay ko sa akong mga apo. Panalindar, maghisgot o party sa income, wala na lang ko nag-anak kay tungod sa nagbantay ko sa akong mga apo. At least, safety food ang ilang mga bata. Ako mismo ang mubantay.
Heidi, Jessa, and Katrina are just among the many faces of Filipino women today, beaming with aspiration to become better women, not just for their family, but also for the community. Though barriers and hurdles still remain for women, there are those who aim to empower and enable underprivileged women from grassroots communities.
Connected Women was started by my co-founder, Gina Romero. She's British-Filipina. Her mom in the 70s went to the UK as domestic help. Fast forward, 50 years on, the exodus of women leaving the country to earn money, to send back home, still happening, diba? And we find that it's difficult for families not to have the moms, diba? We ship our mothers out. Who's looking after our children?
And it is this dilemma that the social impact group Connected Women aims to break through. Those women who don't need to leave their families behind just to make a living and support their family. That through technology, women, especially from grassroots communities, can become empowered and productive individuals even from the comforts of their own home.
Technology is a game changer, and of course, during the pandemic, we found out that it is possible to work from home, and in this case, they can earn money while working from home. So that's really the goal of Connected Women, to train women in artificial intelligence, data annotation. We call it IDA, Elevate IDA program, wherein we train women in the grassroots level. So it's not important if you have taken up IT courses. The basic question is, can you do Facebook, YouTube, and all that? If the answer is yes, yes, you can do it.
And to make the program more impactful and have a wider reach, this local power corporation, through its subsidiary, has partnered with a social impact group, among other stakeholders, promoting gender equality as well as employment opportunities for women. Can you give us a brief overview of Aboitiz Power Corporation, its core business areas in power generation, distribution, and retail service?
Yeah. Aboitiz Power is the holding company of Aboitiz Group, involved in power generation, distribution, and retail electricity services. We're one of the largest power companies in the Philippines that's doing both generation and distribution. Our massive transformative purpose is transforming energy for a better world. We came up with that because we believe that as Aboitiz Power, we can really make a change and help drive change. That includes working with communities and the thinking that one of the measures of success that we need to measure ourselves on is the change and the impact that we're creating on the lives of the people that operate within our communities.
Ending discrimination towards women in the hiring process and in the workplace is a basic human right. A right that aims to prove the capabilities of women are not just solely determined by their sex, but to a wider extent, their own merits, that once achieved can open up endless possibilities for women.
It's a tripartite agreement with Aboitiz, the DILG, and Connected Women. The goal is to train 300,000 women across the Philippines, provide them with jobs working from home. They're handling data. We're trying to change the concept that technology is for men only. Work should not be a sacrifice, diba? It should be an opportunity. So you can still be with your family. And this thing gives dignity to women.
How did Aboitiz Power, specifically through its subsidiary Therma Visayas Inc. or TVI, actually decide to do a collaboration and sponsorship of the Elevate IDA program in Toledo, Cebu?
Yeah, Aboitiz Foundation is the group's foundation that determines our strategy for CSR. When we invest in power generation facilities, one of the most important things that we need to have at the onset is social license to operate. IDA is one of the projects in collaboration with Connected Women, focused on women, particularly those that are actually home-based.
Under the Elevate IDA program, partner women from Toledo, Cebu are given training in basic computer and artificial intelligence or AI data labeling skills. The skills gained are then translated to work opportunities that does not require them to leave the comforts of their homes.
The future of work is now. It has changed, right? The pandemic changed that. Work is no longer being in an office where you sit down. In fact, now we have hybrid setup, right? We train them for about 15 days. While they're being trained, we pay them. They go from zero income to 600 pesos a day once they start working.
In Visayas, I believe we have like 62 women that are trained. In Mindanao, we have like 41. And I think total today, we have like about close to 400 women doing AI, or the IDA project, Artificial Intelligence in Diversity.
A program that's in line with the Great Transformation 2025 vision of the Power Company.
Our philosophy is that we need to have shared value with the communities where we operate. But first, there has to be corporate success, because corporate success will fund social development, right? But only when there's continuous social development where corporate success can be sustained. One has to support the other. It's symbiotic, right? So it's mutual, right?
Thus enabling mothers like Jessa, Heidi, and Katrina to continue on with their tasks at home, all while earning a livelihood.
Marami talaga akong natutunan in terms of technologies. Mag-feed lang kami dun sa computer ng mga data, iraran po ng system. Malaking tulong siya kasi nagtatrabaho ako pero nasa bahay lang. So at the same time, nagagawa ko po yung gawain kong bahay, nakapag-quality time pa rin ako sa family ko.
Sa AIDA kasi nagkaibaw na kung saan ng Zoom meeting o kaibaw na ko nga anaunay na kung magtrabaho ko sa AIDA wala man na ingon full time gud mo good makatabang gid siya kay naa man kay katong sa katong sa pag-training palanggana mo gitagaan mi minatog allowance.
Napaka-fulfilling po kasi nakakatulong ka sa partner mo. Kasi ano siya, sa gabi, nagtatrabaho. Pag umaga, nag-school siya.
And with a renewed sense of dignity, the three women now hold their heads up high, both as proud mothers and productive members of the workforce.
Bukod sa may trabaho kami, mas napapahalagahan yung pagkababae namin. Nakaka-empower po talaga yun para sa aming mga babae.
Proud ko nga tungod sa Ilipit AIDA, wala ko nagsalig sa akong mga anak nga tagaan ko nila na ako akong kaugalingon ng kwarta. Ako pagali panghatag sa akong mga apo kay naman na mo ko'y income. Salamat lang sad ko sa AIDA.
Malaking pasasalamat talaga namin sa Aboitiz Power na may ganito silang project para sa aming mga kababaihan, especially mga mother. Kasi po, malaking tulong talaga siya kasi hindi kami parang nasasabihan na nanay lang. Kaya din namin mag-provide ng mga needs ng family namin through their project.
Women move forward. A mantra that started out as whispers but now echoes asunder by millions of women in the world today, empowered by opportunities to make their own mark regardless of gender.
So we have trained more than 1,000 women. I saw all these women, they have their babies with them, maraming single moms, but they're all dressed up. They're also happy. You know what that is, right? That's hope.
Burdened by plastic waste choking the waterways that caused flash floods, a community in Toledo, Cebu City banded together for the environment. Their weapon? Bricks. Leading the charge was a renewable energy provider pioneering a project that turns plastic waste and power plant ash into sturdy eco-bricks. Despite the convenience that plastics bring to our daily lives, the repercussions of plastic waste have thrust the Philippines into the midst of an ecological crisis, as waterways are getting polluted, drainage systems clogged, and marine life endangered. Amplifying this issue is the public's reliance on single-use plastic packaging. In an effort to save the environment by promoting sustainability, one of the country's leading power company and provider of renewable energy partnered with their corporate foundation to establish an upcycling facility that would turn plastic waste and coal plant fly ash into eco-bricks. Let's talk about that building resilient infrastructure with communities for kalikasan, or the BRIC program.
We own and operate a number of coal plants, a number of thermal facilities in the Philippines. We use coal for fuel, and an output of combusting coal is ash. But in order to actually combust efficiently and to make sure that we comply with environmental standards, we mix coal in the combustion with limestone. One of the things that we did is that we created a cooperative in areas where we have plants in Davao del Sur and in Toledo, Cebu, where we employed people to make bricks.
Committed to advancing sustainability in all facets of their operation, these power plants play a crucial role in initiating this project. With essential funding from their foundation, this groundbreaking project goes beyond mitigating environmental damage. It transforms plastic waste into something substantial that can be utilized for different purposes.
Ito po ang ating coal dome. Serves as storage of fuel, and is second in Southeast Asia behind our sister plant in Davao, which is Therma South Inc. This is ESP, or electrostatic precipitator. It removes fine particles such as dust and smoke from a flowing gas.
To the blending of fly ash and plastic waste, we can actually create much stronger bricks compared to hollow blocks, like 7 to 8 times stronger.
At the upcycling facility, these coal plant ash byproducts and plastic waste are ingeniously transformed into eco-bricks and eco-pavers.
Firstly po is nagko-kolekta po kami ng plastic. Kasi number one po na goal nito ng bricks po namin is ma-lower yung waste po ng TVI at saka nung mga plastic waste sa barangay. Next is ko-kolekta. Hindi namin yung mga fly ash na waste din ng TVI kasi po proseso po dito. Papatuyuin po yung fly ash, tsaka yung plastic is shred. Tapos po, imimix po namin sila sa semento, some sand, at saka gravel. Kasi po proseso po as hollow blocks.
Because of the unique combination of plastic waste and fly ash, these eco-bricks surpass the strength of traditional hollow blocks, making them ideal for constructing houses, schools, and various structures with enhanced durability.
Sobrang helpful po ng fly ash. Kasi po, instead of marami yung sand and gravel, dadamihan po namin yung fly ash. Kasi yung fly ash po is kapag mababasa siya at saka papatuyuin, titigas po siya.
In addition to their environmental benefits, this initiative also provides employment opportunities to the locals.
Sobrang proud po kasi madami na po kaming taong natulungan. Madami pong mga taong walang trabaho noon na bigyan namin ng trabaho, tsaka po self-sustaining na po kami. Yung nasa strictly po ng bricks namin is around 20 people. At saka po meron din po kaming programa dito sa organization namin na kapag gusto nilang gumawa ng bahay o kaya naman ng mga pig pens o mga cow pens, semento na lang po yung bibili nila, tsaka sila na lang po yung gagawa ng hollow blocks, pavers, or eco-cast.
Embodying the principles of circular economy, the BRIC project lays the foundation for a future where environmental responsibility seamlessly integrates with community progress.
We are after sustainable, of course, and profitable growth. We are looking at a more balanced portfolio by 2030. We are transitioning to cleaner technologies, cleaner energy, as we need to. I've always said that I know only two things are true. Climate change is real, and we need to transition to a cleaner future.
Welcome to this year's 2023 BPI Bayan Summit and Awarding.
Congratulations to all the nominees and awardees of the BPI Bayan Awards for helping your communities build a better Philippines.
Our project is about contributing to PWD beneficiaries through pandan bag weaving.
Malapit sa akin yung project because our chosen beneficiary or partner community is my parish.
It's really an eye-opening experience with us, especially for us bankers who used to work only in a four-corner wall of an office.
We train each and every one employees on how to manage yung waste disposal in the branches.
Our beneficiaries were PWDs, the solo parents, and the Samang Manininda ng UP campus.
We named our project as Sabon Made in Sukat. This is the chosen skill of our beneficiary.
Our beneficiaries are the Dumagat tribe. We organize financial literacy and we have enhanced their primary needs, and then we have introduced alternative livelihood through the help of the TESDA.
It is really a transformative journey for us.
You will learn to appreciate simple things and become grateful with what you have.
Ang aming pong beneficiary, family members po ng mga senior citizens sa isang barangay. We have our Tianggeni Nanay, which is our flagship project.
We went to an outreach program in La Paz sometime in December.
Ang mga farmers na yun before, hindi nila nasasend to college yung mga anak nila. But when Auxilia de Zamboanga came in, meron nang nakagraduate ng teacher.
We gave out 172 coffee seedlings to the farmers to also commemorate BPI's 172nd anniversary for this year. I'm really thankful for BPI Foundation for also giving us the recognition for being volunteers and always pushing for the advocacy of becoming a volunteer.
To my fellow Unibankers, the BPI Bayan program is our program to encourage volunteerism to help our communities. And because of that, we can fulfill our mission of building a better Philippines, one family, one community at a time.
Beyond promoting sustainable practices and partnerships with companies sharing similar environmental goals, the BRIC project serves as a catalyst for economic empowerment by offering various livelihood opportunities. Tell us about your efforts with the local barangays in implementing waste to wealth with the BRIC project.
It's more of like livelihood projects. No? If there are unemployed people, if we can take them, not much skill is actually necessary. We have formers, we have ovens, right? We have machines to actually mold the bricks. In fact, if we can really scale this up, one thing it's going to solve is waste, plastic waste, which is a problem.
For years, this initiative has been instrumental in helping this group of farmers and fishermen in Toledo, Cebu, to earn additional income to put food on the table for their families.
Sobrang nakakatulong po, lalo na po yung dito sa programa po ng TVI kasi pag merong 2 kilong plastic is i-exchange po ng 1 kilong bigas.
Furthermore, the positive effects on the environment are also essential in providing locals with a more comfortable life.
Sa plastic po na malaking tulong po kasi di po bumabaha dito sa barangay namin kasi yung mga drainage namin is hindi nakaklag ng plastic. Number 1 po yan. At saka po wala na pong nagsusunog ng plastic dito sa barangay kasi meron na po silang outlet na pwedeng ng plastic.
Aside from the collaborative efforts between subsidiaries, the BRIC project engages external partners, leveraging their expertise in research, equipment, and various fields to enhance its success. How did Aboitiz Power identify and engage with the Green Ants builders as technical experts for setting up the BRIC Hub?
Green Ants is actually into looking at alternative construction materials. And they're a natural partner to what we want to do. We have the raw materials. We can give them the raw materials as much as they want, right? And all they need is to actually train the workers to actually make this into bricks. No?
Ang mga machine po na mga ginagamit namin dito sa paggawa ng EcoCast at saka EcoBricks po is galing po sa Green Ants. Ang Green Ants na mismo yung pumunta dito sa amin, galing po Bulacan. Sila po yung nag-introduce ng technology at saka po sila din yung nag-conduct ng training.
With BRIC hubs in Visayas and Mindanao, this project has already benefited several barangays in Cebu and Davao del Sur.
Malaki naming pasasalamat sa Aboitiz. Dahil sa kanila, nagkaroon kami ng isang livelihood na nakatulong sa mga tao, nakatulong din sa paligid.
Nag-ipon po ako ng plastic para malilinis ang aming paligiran. At yung plastic na inipon ko ay napapalitan ng bigas, pangpatutulong sa aming mga magulang.
Masaya ako makapulot ng mga basura para makatulong ako sa pamilya ko, para makakain namin.
To manage and operate the hub properly, project managers work together with local government officials and organizations in identifying, developing, and thoroughly elaborating effective strategies. Aboitiz Power's decentralized CSR approach, how does this help customize meaningful initiatives? And what impact does this have on the company's future CSR goals?
Yes. Aboitiz Foundation is the one that determines our CSR strategy. Okay, what are the focus points? Education, health, livelihood, right? And then any of those would now be customized in the local setting where our plants operate. They know what is needed in the communities. We want to go beyond compliance. No? We make sure that, as I said, make a difference in the lives of the people that live within the communities.
Masayang-masaya kami na nandito ang TVI, Aboitiz Power. Malaking tulong yun sa mga pangkabuhayan ng mga tao. Kumika ng ambulansya, binigyan kami nila. Ang ibang mga estudyante, nabigyan nila ng mga scholarship, pangkabuhayan sa mga magsasaka, saka sa mangingisda. At saka ngayon may ongoing kami na artificial coral reef na ilagay sa dagat. Binigyan kami ng daycare center at saka yung health center. Doon sila ka malambot na puso.
The BRIC project has unlocked the power of collective engagement, from addressing the plastic waste crisis to fostering economic opportunities. By bringing together institutions, organizations, and communities with the same vision, everyone can benefit from a more resilient world the future generations can still enjoy.
We need to make sure that where we operate, we're welcomed by the communities, that we can actually thrive with the communities where we are situated, where we're running our facilities. So we go back again to creating shared values with the community. Corporate success determines social development, and only when the social development will allow us to sustain our corporate success.
Going beyond business as usual, the wave of socially conscious companies continues to rise and links their success with the well-being of the communities they operate in, the planet they share, and the people who drive their progress, fostering a more inclusive and sustainable future for all. Join us again next season as we share more inspiring stories of communities and people whose lives have changed for the better. For comments, suggestions, and updates, do follow us on our social media accounts. Happy holidays, everyone! I'm Pinky Webb, and this is Business Matters, where doing good is good business.